Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, the angels have a special message just for you, words that can lift your spirit, open your heart, and guide you into your divine season. Imagine a light shining on your path, showing you doors that are waiting to be opened, blessings that are waiting to flow. The universe is speaking, and your angels are whispering signs you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, I want you to take a deep breath, feel the love and peace surrounding you, and know that this moment is divinely timed just for you. If this message touches your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more uplifting words from the angels. Your engagement helps us bring these divine whispers to more souls like YOU angels say. Listen carefully, because this message did not reach you by accident. Before you scroll, before you doubt, before you tell yourself, this is just another video. Pause. Because the angels are whispering something that may shake your heart in ways you never expected. They say, you are about to be shocked by who is madly in love with you. Yes, you. Not who you assume, not who you've been waiting for. Not who disappointed you. Someone's feelings have grown quietly, deeply, and intensely, and the universe is preparing to reveal the truth at the perfect moment. If you're feeling an unexplained pull to stay, to listen longer, to hear every word, this is confirmation. The angels guided you here. Right now, take a slow breath, because the message unfolding is powerful. For some time now, you may have felt confused emotionally. Moments where you suddenly think of someone without reason. Dreams that feel unusually vivid. A strange warmth in your chest when a certain name crosses your mind. The angels say these are not coincidences. They are signals. Someone has been holding back emotions they can no longer contain. Their heart has been speaking louder than their fear. And the angels say this person is closer than you realize. This love has been growing in silence. Not because it is weak, but because it is deep. Angels say this person watches you more than you know. They notice the way you speak when you're passionate, the way your energy shifts when you're tired, the strength you carry, even when you feel broken. They admire your resilience. They feel drawn to your spirit, not just your appearance. Here's the shocking part. They've been afraid to admit it to themselves and to you, because loving you feels serious. Loving you feels life-changing. You may ask, why now? The angels say the timing is divine. Recently, you've been healing, releasing old wounds, letting go of past disappointments, sometimes without even realizing it. Your energy has shifted, and when your energy shifts, truth surfaces. The angels are clearing blockages, fear, pride, hesitation that once stood between this person and their confession. Something is about to happen. A message, a conversation, an unexpected encounter. And when it happens, you'll understand why the angels have been preparing your heart. If you felt sudden sense of hope without reason, repeated angel numbers, emotional waves that come and go, the urge to forgive or let go, these are signs. The angels say love is approaching your awareness. Not rushed, not forced, undeniable. This love is different. It is not chaotic. It does not drain you. It does not confuse you. Instead, it feels calm, grounded, safe, even if it surprises you. Especially if it surprises you. Because sometimes the deepest love comes from the place we least expect. The angels want you to know something important. You are worthy of this love, even if your past made you doubt. Even if you've been hurt before. Even if you questioned your value. This person sees what others overlook. They see your soul, and their feelings are not temporary. They are anchored. But here is the gentle warning from the angels. Do not rush to control how this unfolds. Let it come naturally. Love revealed too early can feel overwhelming. Love revealed at the right moment feels Miraculous.trust divine timing.trust the signs.trust that the angels are guiding both of you, whether you know it yet or not. As you listen to this, the angels ask you to do one thing. Open your heart but stay grounded. Pay attention. 2. Who suddenly reaches out, who shows care in subtle ways, who mirrors your emotions, feels safe rather than exciting love, doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers until it can't anymore. Angels say. Pay close attention now, because this part carries confirmation. If you've ever asked the universe, who is it? If you've felt confused about someone's mixed signals, if your intuition has been quietly whispering a name you keep trying to ignore, this message is for you. The angels say the one who is madly in love with you is already in your life, not as a stranger, but as someone familiar. And that's why it will shock you. This person doesn't love loudly. They don't flood you with dramatic words or constant promises. Instead, they love in observations. They remember small details you forget. You shared your favorite food, song, or habit. The way your mood shifts before you even speak. The angels say real love watches before it acts. You may have noticed them doing things that seem small but feel meaningful. They check in when you're quiet. They offer help without being asked. They appear when you're low, even if they don't know why. These are not random gestures. They are emotional confessions in disguise. Angels say this person has been fighting their feelings. They've asked themselves, what if I ruin the connection? What if they don't feel the same? What if I'm not enough? Yes, even they doubt themselves, because loving you makes them vulnerable. And vulnerability feels terrifying when something truly matters. You may sense a strange tension between you, moments where the conversation flows effortlessly and suddenly feels guarded. Laughter mixed with silence, comfort mixed with hesitation. This is not confusion. This is suppressed truth. Their heart wants to speak, but fear keeps interrupting. The angels want you to notice how this person reacts to your happiness. Do they light up when you smile? Do they feel distant when you mention someone else? Do they become protective without realizing it? These reactions are not logical. They are emotional reflexes. Here is a powerful sign the angels reveal. This person mirrors you. When you pull away, they feel it. When you're overwhelmed, they sense it. When you're calm, they relax. Your energies are already connected. That's why you feel drawn to them, even when you don't understand why. Angels say this connection may have started as a friendship, a work connection, someone you never considered, someone you once dismissed. But love doesn't always begin with attraction. Sometimes it begins with understanding. And understanding turns into devotion. You might ask, why haven't they said anything? Because they respect you. They don't want to pressure you. They don't want to disrupt your peace. They don't want to become another disappointment in your story. So they wait, silently, loving. Patiently hoping. But the angels say waiting has a limit. Their emotions are reaching a turning point. Soon, they will be guided by courage, circumstance, or divine timing to reveal what they've been holding inside. It may not be dramatic. It may come as a heartfelt message, an honest conversation, a sudden change in behavior, or a moment where the truth slips out. When it happens, you'll feel it in your chest before you understand it with your mind. Angels say your role right now is not to chase or confront. Your role is to observe. Stay open. Stay present. Stay aware. Love reveals itself when resistance softens. If you've been asking for clarity, this is it. The angels are not teasing you. They are preparing you. Because when this love comes into the open, it will ask something of you too. Honesty. Courage. Emotional availability. And not everyone is ready when real love knocks. Angels say. This part requires honesty of the soul. If you've been wondering why this love stayed quiet for so long, why the signs were subtle, why the timing never felt right, the angels are ready to explain. This love wasn't delayed. It was protected. The angels say this person saw you during a time when you were still healing, carrying wounds you didn't always speak about, learning how to trust yourself again. They sensed your fragility, even when you appeared strong, and instead of rushing in with emotions you weren't ready to receive, they chose patience. Not distance. Patience. At the same time, this person was fighting their own internal battles. They questioned their worth. They compared themselves to others. They feared becoming another chapter of pain in your story. So they silenced their feelings, not because they didn't care, but because they cared too much. Angels say there was also divine timing at work. Some connections arrive early to prepare us. Others arrive later to transform us. This one waited until both of you could recognize its value. You may not know this, but this person has been watching your growth. They've seen you set boundaries. They've seen you walk away from what hurt you. They've seen your strength evolve into wisdom. And as you healed, their confidence grew, because loving someone who knows their worth feels safer than loving someone who doubts it. The angels reveal something important. This person did not want to offer you a broken version of themselves. They wanted to be stable. Present. Emotionally ready. So they worked silently on their mindset, their fears, their life, even when you weren't aware. You may have felt periods where the connection felt distant. Times when they pulled back unexpectedly, moments when communication slowed or energy shifted. That wasn't loss of interest. That was self-protection. They were learning how to love without losing themselves. Angels say now something has changed. They are no longer running from their emotions. They are no longer minimizing what they feel. And they are no longer willing to stay silent if it means losing the chance to be with you. This is why the energy feels different lately. Why you feel a sense of anticipation. Why your intuition feels louder. Why memories resurface without invitation. The universe is aligning the moment. There is also a karmic lesson here. This connection asks you to let go of old patterns, expecting chaos instead of calm, confusing intensity with love settling for attention instead of commitment. The angels say this love is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to restore you. But restoration requires readiness. That's why this reveal could feel shocking, because it comes when you least expect it, but exactly when you're able to handle it. Angels ask you to check in with your heart, not your fear, not your past, not your assumptions. Ask yourself, am I open to love that feels steady instead of dramatic? Because this love won't chase you. It will stand beside you. There is one final reason the angels share for the delay. This connection required choice, not impulse. Both of you had to arrive here consciously. And now, you have. Angels say, this is the confirmation you've been waiting for. Not a guess, not hope, not wishful thinking. A sign so clear that once it happens, doubt will disappear. The angels reveal that when this love steps into the light, it will not come through grand gestures at first. It will come through consistency. This person will begin to show up in ways they never did before. They won't just say they care. They will prove it quietly, steadily, intentionally. Watch how their behavior changes. They will reach out more regularly, ask deeper questions, remember what matters to you, include you in their plans. Love that is real seeks presence, not performance. Angels say the clearest sign is this. They will choose you even when it costs them comfort. They will speak when staying silent feels easier. They will risk rejection rather than regret. They will step forward Instead of waiting, this is courage, and courage only appears when love is genuine. You may notice them becoming emotionally vulnerable, sharing fears, admitting uncertainty. Opening up about their past. This is not weakness, that is trust, and trust is love revealing itself. Another sign the angels emphasize: they will protect your peace. They won't drag you into chaos. They won't test your boundaries. They won't play games. Instead, they will ask, "Are you okay? What do you need? How can I support you?" This is the language of someone who sees a future with you. The angels say there will be a moment, a specific moment where time seems to slow. A look held too long, a sentence spoken with trembling honesty, a pause where emotions speak louder than words. You'll feel it. Your heart will know before your mind catches up. Pay attention to synchronicities. Repeated numbers. Unexpected encounters. Dreams that feel symbolic. These are not accidents. They are the angels aligning your awareness. But here's the message the angels want you to hear clearly. Do not sabotage this moment by doubting it. Fear may whisper, "What if it's not real? What if I get hurt again? What if I misread everything?" The angels say fear speaks from the past, love speaks from the present. Choose presence. This sign may not arrive how you imagine. It may be subtle, it may be quiet, it may even feel ordinary, but its impact will be extraordinary because it will feel safe. Angels remind you, you don't need to force clarity. Clarity comes when honesty meets timing. And that moment is approaching. When this sign appears, your response matters. You are not being asked to leap blindly. You are being asked to receive openly. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be chosen. Let yourself believe just a little more than before. Angels say, this is where everything begins to shift. Once the truth comes into the open, once the feelings are no longer hidden, the energy between you will change immediately. Not dramatically, not chaotically, but fundamentally. The angels say, the first thing you'll notice is a sense of relief. As if something unspoken has finally been acknowledged. As if the tension you couldn't explain suddenly dissolves. You may feel lighter. Calmer. More grounded. Because truth, once revealed, brings peace even when it surprises us. This person will no longer feel divided between fear and desire. They will become more present. You'll feel it in the way they listen, the way they respond, the way they prioritize you. Their energy will feel steady instead of hesitant. This is what happens when someone stops hiding their heart. Angels say, communication will deepen naturally. Conversations will move beyond surface topics. You may talk about values, dreams, past wounds, what love means to you. These discussions won't feel heavy. They'll feel safe. Because emotional honesty invites emotional intimacy. You may be surprised by how comfortable this feels. There won't be a need to impress. There won't be pressure to perform. You'll simply be yourself. And that's exactly what this person fell in love with. Angels reveal something important. This connection is not built on fantasy. It is built on recognition. You see each other clearly. Strengths, flaws, truths, and still, you choose to stay present. As the bond deepens, you may notice old fears resurfacing. This is normal. Your heart remembers past disappointments. But the angels say, do not confuse memory with reality. This connection is different. It does not mirror your past. It corrects it. You'll notice a balance forming, giving and receiving, speaking and listening, leading and supporting. Love becomes partnership when both hearts are willing. The angels say, this person will begin to include you in their future, not hypothetically, but practically. They'll talk about plans. Time, possibilities, not promises they can't keep, but intentions they mean. You may also feel a sense of responsibility emerging. Not obligation, but care. You'll want to protect the connection, nurture it, allow it to grow at its own pace. Angels say the key here is patience. This love doesn't need rushing. It needs room. Room to trust. Room to heal. Room to deepen. Slow love lasts longer than fast passion. If doubts arise, the angels advise you to ask, not assume. This connection thrives on clarity. Silence breeds fear. Honesty builds security. There is also healing here. You may find old wounds softening. Beliefs like, love always hurts, I'm too much, people leave. These will begin to lose their power because experience reshapes belief. Angels say this connection has the potential to grow into something deeply meaningful, but it requires conscious choice, not perfection. Presence. Angels say this is the part you must not ignore. Every meaningful connection is tested, not to break it, but to strengthen it. And this love is no exception. The angels reveal the biggest challenge you may face is fear disguised as logic. Fear that sounds reasonable. Fear that pretends to protect you. Fear that whispers, be careful. While caution is wise, fear can quietly sabotage what is real. You may feel tempted to overanalyze their actions. Look for hidden meanings. Prepare for disappointment before it happens. The angels say this is not intuition. It is memory speaking. Your past taught you to guard your heart, but this moment asks you to open it selectively, not shut it down. Another challenge is timing expectations. Love does not unfold on a schedule. There may be moments where progress feels slow, moments where you wonder, why aren't we further along? Why do I still feel uncertain? The angels say growth is happening beneath the surface, even when you can't see it. Do not rush what is still forming. There may also be external influences. Friends. Family. Opinions. Past experiences projected onto your present. Not everyone will understand this. Connection. That doesn't make it wrong. It makes it yours. Angels caution against comparison. Comparing this love to past relationships, other people's stories. What? You think it should look like. Comparison creates pressure. Pressure suffocates intimacy. Another subtle challenge is emotional withdrawal. When feelings deepen, vulnerability increases. And vulnerability can trigger the instinct to pull away. You may feel the urge to create distance when things feel too real. The angels say, pause before retreating. Ask yourself, am I protecting myself or avoiding connection? Communication is your greatest protection. Speak before assumptions form. Ask before fear grows. Listen without preparing a defense. Love that survives does. So through dialogue. Angels also warn against testing this person, pulling away to see if they chase, withholding affection to measure interest. These games create insecurity, and insecurity erodes trust. Instead, practice emotional clarity. Say what you feel. Name what you need. Set boundaries without closing your heart. This love responds to honesty, not manipulation. If conflict arises, and it may, the angels advise you to slow down. Do not react from emotion. Respond from understanding. Conflict, handled with care, strengthens bonds. Conflict handled with ego creates distance. The angels remind you, you are not here to relive old pain. You are here to experience something new. But new experiences require new behavior. There is a beautiful truth the angels want you to hear. This love does not require you to abandon yourself. You don't need to shrink. You don't need to overextend. You don't need to prove your worth. You are already enough. When challenges arise, return to presence. Ask, what is actually happening right now? What am I assuming? What does love ask of me in this moment? Presence dissolves fear. Angels say, this is where intention becomes destiny. Love doesn't survive on emotion alone. It survives on care. And the angels are guiding you now on how to protect what is unfolding. The first protection is presence. Be where you are. When you're with this person, truly be there, not distracted by past fears or future worries. Presence creates safety. Safety allows love to deepen. Angels emphasize the power of emotional consistency. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be reliable. Say what you mean. Follow through. Show up even in small ways. Consistency builds trust faster than passion ever could. Another key is honoring individuality. Love thrives when two whole people choose each other. Do not abandon your interests. Do not lose your voice. Do not reshape yourself to be loved. The right love expands you. It doesn't shrink you. Angels say appreciation is a daily practice. Notice effort. Acknowledge. Care. Express gratitude. Even for small things. Feeling seen strengthens connection. When misunderstandings arise, approach them gently. Not with accusation, but curiosity. Ask, help me understand. Can we talk about this? What were you feeling? These words open doors. Defensive language closes them. Angels also stress the importance of boundaries. Boundaries are not walls. They are agreements that protect peace. Speak your limits clearly. Respect theirs equally. Mutual respect creates emotional security. One powerful way to strengthen this love is shared vision. Talk about what matters. Values. Dreams. What kind of life you want to build. Alignment creates direction. Direction creates stability. The angels remind you not to neglect joy. Laugh together. Play. Create moments that feel light. Love is not meant to feel heavy all the time. Joy is nourishment. Another protection is forgiveness. You will both make mistakes. Holding on to resentment creates distance. Forgiveness restores closeness. This does not mean tolerating harm. It means releasing what no longer serves growth. Angels say spiritual alignment matters here. This connection is guided. Pay attention to intuition. If something feels off, pause. If something feels right, trust it. You are being supported. There will be moments of highs, uncertainty. That's normal. But do not let uncertainty become disengagement. Stay curious, stay connected, stay open. Angels also advise you to protect this love from unnecessary outside noise. Not everyone needs access to your connection. Some things grow better in privacy. Sacred things deserve protection. Remember, you are not responsible for carrying the entire relationship. Love is a shared effort. Allow support. Allow care. Allow yourself to receive. Angels say, lift your eyes forward now, not to imagine fantasy, but to sense possibility. Because this love is not temporary. It is formative. The angels reveal that if nurtured with patience and honesty, this connection grows into emotional stability. Not constant excitement, not endless intensity, but something stronger. Reliability. You'll know where you stand. You'll feel supported, not questioned. You'll rest instead of brace. This is love that becomes a foundation. Over time, the bond deepens through shared experience. Every conversation. Every challenge faced together. Every moment of mutual understanding. You don't rush. Intimacy, you build it. And what's built lasts. Angels say the future includes mutual growth. This person will encourage your evolution. They won't fear your success. They won't feel threatened by your independence. Instead, they'll celebrate you. True love expands both lives. You may notice your communication becoming intuitive, understanding without explanation, comfort without effort. This doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen with trust. The angels also reveal healing in the future. Old emotional wounds soften. You stop expecting abandonment. You stop questioning your worth. Love, when consistent, rewires the heart. This future may include shared plans, not just dreams, but decisions. Travel, commitments. Life, steps. Nothing forced, everything chosen. Angels say there is companionship here, not loneliness filled by another, but two people choosing to walk together. Silence will feel comfortable. Presence will feel grounding. This is partnership, You may experience moments of gratitude you didn't expect. Simple moments laughing, resting, talking. You'll realize you feel at home with this person, and that realization will surprise you. The angels caution against expecting perfection. There will be disagreements. Differences. Growth, pains, but these do not undo the bond. They refine it. Another future blessing is emotional maturity. This love teaches you how to communicate clearly, how to listen without defensiveness, how to love without losing yourself. These lessons ripple into every area of life. Angels say this connection carries longevity, not because it avoids difficulty, but because it faces difficulty together. Endurance is built through choice. But here is the most important future message. This love will reflect the work you've done on yourself. The more present you are, the deeper it becomes. The more honest you are, the safer it feels. Angels ask you to release timelines. Release comparison. Release pressure. Let this love unfold naturally. Angels say, this message is not random, and neither are you. You are guided here because your heart is ready to understand something deeper. Not just about love, but about your worth. The angels want you to remember this above all else. You are not hard to love. You never were. What felt like rejection in the past was often misalignment, not failure. And this connection is arriving because you have grown into the version of yourself who can receive it. The angels say this love is not here to complete you. It is here to walk beside you. You are already whole. And when two whole people choose each other, love becomes partnership, not dependency. If you have struggled with self-doubt, hear this clearly. You are seen. Your sensitivity is not weakness. Your depth is not too much. Your boundaries are not barriers. They are strengths. Angels say you have been learning discernment. Not every connection deserves access to your heart. This one does, because it meets you with respect. There is a reminder here. Do not abandon yourself in the name of love. Love that asks you to disappear is not divine. Love that honors your essences. The angels also want you to release fear of the unknown. The future does not require certainty. It requires trust. You do not need every answer right now. You only need to stay present and honest. If doubt arises, return to feeling. Not emotion, but intuition. Does this love bring peace? Does it encourage growth? Does it feel grounded? These are signs of alignment. Angels say gratitude will anchor this connection. Gratitude for lessons. Gratitude for growth. Gratitude for timing. Nothing was wasted. There is one last truth before the final blessing. You were chosen to hear this message because you are entering a season of emotional clarity. Things will make sense. People will reveal themselves, and your heart will no longer settle for less than it deserves. The angels ask you to hold this intention. I allow love to meet me where I am. Not where you were, not where you fear you'll be. Where you are right now. Angels say, this is your moment of empowerment. You've listened, you've felt, you've opened your heart. Now the angels want to seal this message with guidance, blessing, and purpose. First, remember this. You are loved beyond what you realize, not just by those around you, but by unseen forces guiding your life. The angels see your worth. They honor your journey. And now, they are helping this love step into the open at the perfect time. The angels remind you to stay aware of signs, subtle gestures from the person who cares deeply for you, dreams that carry emotional messages and crosses that repeat, drawing your attention. These are not coincidences. They are confirmation. They also want you to trust divine timing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The person who is madly in love with you will reveal themselves when the moment is right, when your heart and theirs are ready to embrace the truth. You do not need to rush. You do not need to force it. Angels say, prepare your heart to receive love without fear. This means releasing old disappointments, letting go of self-doubt, opening fully to what you deserve. Because Love this deep and divine will not tolerate hesitation from your heart. It asks only for honesty and presence. Here is the blessing the angels want you to carry. May your heart recognize the love that is truly yours. May your intuition guide you to the one who sees you as sacred. May your life be filled with peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment. And may the courage to accept love flow through you at the right moment. And now, the angels have one more request for you. If this message has resonated with your soul, if it has awakened hope, comfort, or clarity, share your energy with this space. Here is what they want you to do. Like this video to affirm that you are ready to receive divine guidance. Comment below if you feel the message is for you, or if you want to share your experiences. Subscribe to this channel, Holy Encouragement, to continue receiving angelic wisdom, love confirmations, and spiritual guidance for your life, because every interaction strengthens the energy, helping more souls connect with their divine messages. The angels also remind you, every like, every comment, every subscription is more than just support. It is an alignment of energy. You are co-creating a community where love, healing, and spiritual insight flow freely. By engaging, you allow the angels to deliver more messages, not only for you, but for others who need this guidance. Finally, a gentle reminder from the angels. You are about to witness something miraculous in your life. Someone who has been silently devoted to you will reveal their love, perhaps in a way that surprises you. Do not shy away from it. Do not overthink it. Receive it with gratitude, openness, and trust, because divine love, when it finds you, is life-changing. It is soul-affirming, and it is meant for you. So, take a deep breath. Feel the energy of this moment. Let it settle in your heart. Know that angels are with you, guiding, protecting, and encouraging every step of the way. And when the love that is meant for you arrives, it will feel undeniably true. Remember, open your heart, observe the signs, trust divine timing. Stay present and grounded. Share your energy with this channel to keep the guidance flowing, because angels are speaking through this message. And the person who is madly in love with you is closer than you think. Thank you for watching. If this video touched your heart, like, comment, and subscribe to Words of Angel to continue receiving messages that guide your soul, nurture your heart, and connect you with divine love. The angels are always near. And now, so is the knowledge of the love that is coming just for you. Believe it, receive it, live it.